Hi there, my name is Ryan Scott. I'm the head of products at DNA Behavior, and I'm going to give you a tour of the DNA web app with three distinct sections. First, I'll show you how the account admins use and see the system. Next, I'm going to give you a full tour of the client and user experience of the platform. And then lastly, I'll give you a tour of our award-winning digital scan technology. When account admins access our system, they first land on this dashboard page that gives them a high-level overview of all of the users and clients that have completed assessments. So you can see here, you have all the unique styles of everyone that's completed an assessment inside of your account. Unique styles are like personas in our system, and it helps you see which ones are similar and which ones are different. Next, you can see everyone's market mood. Market mood is a real-time prediction of client fear or exuberance in the market. You can see recent activity and then recent completions. Next up, let's go to the Client and Users tab of the system. So when you log into your account, you may see some different tabs inside of your upper menu. This is because our system is highly configurable, so my system may look slightly different to you. Secondly, every time that you see Life Code Financial in the system, that's our fictitious case study account. So right now I'm logged in as Life Code Financial. Anytime that you see a blue color related to their branding scheme or a logo for Life Code, that's an indication that you can put your own logo in that spot. To get started, let's choose a particular client in the system. So I'll select Ali. So viewing Ali's account, you can see immediately we can see what her risk profile is. We can see her top financial DNA 5 scores and her style match. Style match is a really interesting algorithm-based insight which measures the distance between any two people. So right now I'm logged in as Jessica. Jessica is Ali's advisor. Jessica and Ali are 68% the same person. So this is a good indication on if you're going to work well with someone or if you're going to have to modify your behaviors. If it's a lower score, that means you're very different. We have market mood, behavioral biases, T-scores, strengths, struggles, and communication keys. So as you're seeing these particular insights, these are how you should modify your behavior when working with Ali. We even tell you behaviorally if Ali would like to be reached out via phone, email, invited to a networking event, and also how close her style is to yours on a unique style basis. Now, I showed you a lot of insights. Not every firm uses all those insights. So we built a tool that allows you to sort and prioritize which insights that your business wants to use for your users. So you don't have to use our default layout, and you can pick and choose which insights you want to use. In addition, one thing that sets us apart is these money insights. You can see how individuals would work in a workplace and their traditional behavioral talents by going to the Work Talents view. This is also a system default, so I can choose which view I want to land on first whenever I'm opening up the system. Now it gets very interesting whenever you compare any two people on the platform. So now I'm comparing Ronnie and Ali. So imagine if they're a married couple and I want to walk them through their own financial DNAs. I can do that by doing a side-by-side comparison and go into full screen presenter mode, and I'm off and ready to show them on a Zoom call. You can see that Ali and Ronnie are pretty similar, so we like to call this do opposites attract, and this is a fun game that advisors like to play with their clients. You can see in this case Ali and Ronnie are very much alike, so opposites did not attract in this scenario. You can see their behavioral biases and graphs. This is very interactive. Their T-scores. There's even interactive options to even do drill downs on many of the charts. So there's a lot of things you can go down deep into the levels on if you're interested. But keep in mind, not everybody uses these tools, so you can prioritize which ones that you want to use. You don't have to use every single insight. And lastly, for many of these, we generate a comparison report or a polish report for you to demo with your clients. So as you can see, the reports are highly configurable. So I've gone in behind the scenes in the settings and I've configured this particular report to say your Life Code Couples Report. In your system, you can name the reports whatever you want to give you the reports just an added element of customization for your business. So all of the colors, the logo, and then the report name can all be configured. All of these settings are included with all of our accounts. We want the reports and the system to be yours and not necessarily DNA behavior branding everywhere. That's how we set ourselves apart. So you can see this as a polished report that you can then give your clients. and it's a full end-to-end view on how they would work together and the value that you bring to the table as their advisor. The system has very deep insights, so I just showed you how to do a comparison with two people. What if you want to compare more than two people? Let's say that Jason is an advisor that works on my team, and he is potentially going to be advising Ronnie and Allie. You could plot them together in a team report and discuss how you would work together as a team. So right now I'm showing you a team report for Ronnie, Allie, and Jason, and you can see if they were working together on a wealth management plan, the system does all the heavy lifting. So it compares how everyone is similar or different, and it gives you a framework for discussing how you can work together either on a project or when building a plan for a family. Many firms use the DNA assessments for lead gen. So you can see I can tag people based on how I met them. So you can see I met Ronnie originally at a networking event. You can create tags for all the different scenarios that you're gathering leads or networking with individuals. So you can see we have tags for Facebook, website. We have many users that use this in their email signature. So it's a link on their email signature, and you can track where everyone is coming from and run analysis on it. So I could pick and choose any filter here and apply the filter and then look at my user list with those filters applied. In addition, you can do really cool drill downs with unique styles, the status on a discovery, completion date, and even by factor. Imagine if you wanted to see all of your clients that have a high risk score. You could just set the score from 50 to 80 for risk, hit apply, and then you can see all of your clients that meet that particular criteria. Many firms use DNA also for practice management, and this is typically the first stage of us working with a firm, is we would profile the team of advisors and the practice management team, and from that you would learn how to work better together and also get some exposure to the insights. Everybody that works inside of your workplace will show up on the My Teams tab, and you can generate team reports or reports with your colleagues here. And as you can see, I can run analysis on Jessica, an advisor, whether how she manages money or how she works in the workplace. The workplace talents have 5 keys, similar to how we had with financial DNA. It shows how you are result or relationship, daring or careful, abstract or concrete, systematic or flexible, or promoting and operating. So if you're trying to identify which one of your advisors would be really good at networking or meeting new clients, this would be very interesting for you to look at. Are they promoting or operating? In this case, Jessica is very much of an operating individual. She's not going to be the one that's the head, hunting out there as an outside sales lead source for you. But she's going to be executing behind the scenes very well. Her top 2 strengths are cooperative and creative. And then you can see a drill down of all the T-scores here. Behind the scenes, we're doing a lot of math. As you can see, everything is numbers based. We have population percentage weighting for almost every single insight. So you can see here, one of the top strengths of Jessica is that she has a strong drive for prepared to focus on and support innovation at 79%. So that means that if you were to put Jessica in a room with 100 other people, she would be stronger than 79 out of 100 of those. So there would only be 21 individuals that have a stronger score on this particular insight than her. In addition, you can see career insights, strengths, struggles, and other communication keys that she would have in the workplace. This is a very interesting graph because it shows you all the unique styles in relation to each other. My style is a reflective thinker, and I work with a lot of initiators and stylish thinkers. I'm the complete opposite to someone that's a community builder. And just like you can do it with clients, you can also compare 2 work colleagues side by side. So if Jessica and Elizabeth are working on a project together, you can see each insight side by side, and we can even generate a comparison report. Many firms do this whenever they're hiring for new candidates. You can benchmark candidates versus strong performers on your team, see how closely they mimic each other, and see kind of how they're going to operate in the workplace. You can also generate a comparison report when comparing an individual towards their manager to see how them two would operate as well. All the reports and graphs in our system are all interactive. And then as soon as it's generated in PDF, so I can hit this button here at the top to generate it in PDF, and then it becomes a static file that you can save for archiving purposes. Now I'm going to show you the client view of the system. So similar to how the web app works, the client view can also be highly configured and customized for your business. So anytime that you see LifeCode Financial or any color that's in blue, that's my branding color for LifeCode, that can be customized to your firm. So regardless of if your branding palette is reds or greens or blacks, that can all be customized for you. And in addition, you can change a lot of things like the video and some of the text. The system itself has 14 different languages, and then you can integrate it into a client portal. So we want this to live and breathe inside of your business similar to how any other process would be. We want it to be seamless. And clients, if they're using this particular tool, they don't need to have a username and password for DNA behavior. It can be seamless inside of your client portal, where all this is done behind the scenes with code. It's relatively easy to add, so we typically would recommend a web developer or website builder to spend a few hours just to integrate it, and it's a one-time integration. The questionnaire can be deployed in 3 different flavors, an 11, 17, or 46 question assessment. They have varying degrees of forecasting accuracy, so we're happy to walk you through all the different options. Right now we're looking at the 11 question variety, which takes about 2 to 3 minutes to complete. Users would select one most and one least like selection and then quickly move on to the next question. Whenever it comes to the results, you have 2 different options. You can either show individuals the standard results screen that shows our video, a description of their own unique style and style for investing. You can turn on or off many different modules that you want them to see, so you can kind of drive your own experience. Or if you want to completely build your own ecosystem or environment, as soon as someone completes the questionnaire, this panel can flash and go away, and then you can build your own completion page on your website that you'd like to show. So it's highly customizable and configurable, and you can kind of drive the experience that you want to build for your business. Now I'm going to walk you through our digital scan process. So digital scan is a forecast that's driven by AI that tells you who the client is before you actually meet in person. So this is used as a lead enrichment process, and you can use it for any client as long as you know their name, their job title, and their company. So typical information that you would gather either from an external lead source or from their LinkedIn. Many firms use this to match the clients with the first advisor that they're going to be interacting with, or to perfect the pitch that they're working on with the client. So I'm now going to give you a demo of how this looks in the system and how you could potentially use it in your business. When your account is enabled with digital scan, you'll see a scan button that's on the users page. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and then you'll see this digital scan panel opens up. And all you need to do in order to digitally scan someone is provide their first name, their last name, their company, their job title, and their email address. The way that it works is that there's 3.25 million people that have completed the DNA assessment over time. So imagine there's a huge, vast data set that we have on millions of people, and they've all completed the 46 question questionnaire that we have. So over 3 million people have all spent 10 to 15 minutes answering behavioral questions about themselves. So we know quite a lot about their choices and the decisions that they made when completing the exercise. In addition to that, we gathered additional demographic data points, such as their job titles, where they work, what are some career decisions that they've made in their life, and we also identified all of the public data sources that we could with these individuals, and we parked it into a pretty large database that we applied machine learning and AI to. So whenever you provide the first name, the last name, the company, the job title, and the email, our systems then go out and hunt and find those additional data sources that we can that are similar to our own data set that we have with the 3 million people. And we compare the new person that you're digitally scanning with the other people that we have in our database, and we're able to come up with a forecast. Now, this forecast is really generated for leads, sales, and marketing purposes. We are not proposing that this is used for any high-stakes decisions because of its forecasted nature, but it's still about 70% accurate, which is a lot better than just guessing if you don't know a client. Now, in the system, if someone has completed the traditional questionnaire, you can see their name like this, which is a halo around their face. If they've been digitally scanned, it has this additional AI prediction icon next to their name. So you can see that Mark Cuban here has results that are predicted with digital scan. When you choose someone that has results predicted with digital scan, you'll see a few system warnings. We're just being transparent that this is all forecasted information, and just a reminder that this person has not taken the full discovery. You can view all the digital scan insights similar to how our others do. So what we did is we built this so it's fully compatible with everyone that's completed the full discovery. We want this so that you can use the full capabilities of the system, but it's just forecasted, so it's at a lower degree of accuracy. But you can see risk score, all the financial DNA 5 scores, and all the communication insights similar to how you would a normal client. The really neat thing about digital scan is that because it's all compatible with the other records that you've generated in the DNA system, you have the full capability of doing exporting. You can do all of the integrations that you have with the full DNA platform. So it integrates with over 7,000 different apps. You can integrate it with your CRM. You can integrate it with your HRIS system. Or any other digital marketing platform that you're using. Many of our clients are using this for their MailChimp integrations, their HubSpot integrations, Marketo, Salesforce Marketing Hub. There's so much stuff that you can do whenever you can understand how to communicate to people at scale and have your full contact list digitally scanned. So that's it for our demo. I've showed you the account admin view of the system. I've showed you how clients and users access the system, and I've even given you a tour of the digital scan process. If you're interested in using any of these tools in your own business, you can start a trial. We have a 14-day free trial option. If you hover over solutions on our website and then go to platform pricing, you can start right away with a 14-day trial. There's no obligation. And once you sign up for a trial, we'd be happy to give you a personalized demo and help you configure the account to your business. So we look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for your time.